What is going on, mortals? Mortal T here, and welcome back to some more Biomutant. Now, I've really been enjoying this game, so I've been coming up with a bunch of tips and tricks for everyone, and just a bunch of videos to get your hands on some really cool things. And today is absolutely no different. Today, I'm going to be showing you some epic / awesome transport options. When I mean transport options in this game, it usually means mounts, but the ones I'm going to show you, to me they don't class as a mount because you don't actually have to go out and tame them or anything like that. A couple of them are backpacks, and one of them is just like a flying machine, which is very, very cool. So to get your hands on these, you have to do them in a certain order. So, the first place you're going to want to come to is this place right here. I'm going to show you on the map. Here it is. This is like the blimp station. You have to come here. It's all the way on the opposite side of the map. It's like the last area that people tend to unlock. But you have to go to this character here. It's all the way in the bunker. So you just want to jump down all these stairs, and boom, you're gonna talk to her. She's gonna give you your first mission, and the first mission is to find her dog. Now the dog is pretty far away, so I'm going to show you on the map exactly where you have to go. So let's zoom out. So as you can see, it's all the way here that you really have to get to, on top of this mountain or hill, whatever you want to call it. And then you want to find her dog, and then you need to take that dog all the way back to her. So it's quite a distance to cover, and you do have to make sure the dog follows you all the way there. You cannot use fast travel or anything like that. You literally have to run, walk, or mount your way over to the person on foot, so to speak. This is a really boring one to do, but it will unlock one of the cool items, which I think is really cool. So I'm going to do this mission, and I'm going to show you what you get after it. So once you have made it to the location and gone up the tower and completed the puzzle that you have to do, this is the dog you're on about. You just want to interact with this guy. You can skip, and now it says you need to interact with the dog, and now we need to lead the dog back to the character, which is over 1,000, I don't know what they'd call it, meters or yards away. I don't have a clue. But yeah, you can't just fast travel. It will not work. You really need to lead the dog all the way to her, which can get annoying. But the mechanics are pretty good. It does follow you. Sometimes he may get stuck, but it's not too often, which is very, very nice. But yeah, this is the most boring bit of this quest, so just try and get this dog all the way back to that character without fast traveling. So here we are back at the bunker. As you can see, the dog has followed me all the way. I had absolutely no problems with it. Also be aware that this place, this blimp station, is in a really, really hot area. So you're going to need some kind of the heat suit to cool you down, unless you've got a resistance like I have. I got 100% in every single resistance, so this doesn't bother me. I can wear my normal armor. So once the dog has come down, we're just going to talk to this character again, and then we're going to skip all that, and we should get our reward. We just need to go to this locker right here, interact with it, and we get the Heli backpack. Like I said, to me, this is not a mount. This is kind of an item / backpack, which is actually really, really cool. So once you have got your hands on it, you're just going to go to your gear. You're going to go to your back, and then you're going to go to the Heli backpack right here. So it is actually pretty good, to be fair. Just for your energy regen and stuff, which is actually really, really nice. So you just want to equip it, and this is what it looks like when it's on your back. It's actually really, really cool, and this is how you use it. Now it only lasts for a second or two, but it does get you it does pull you up when you activate it, so you can get a bit more height on this. So So it's very, very easy to use. You just want to double tap your jump button. It's going to activate, and then it's going to pull you up slightly. So if you're like trying to double jump, you pull this out, and look, as you can see, it actually managed to pull me up there, which is very, very nice. So if you're trying to reach somewhere a bit higher, this can come in handy. But once it's run out, because like I said, it only lasts for a few seconds, it'll automatically just switch to your automaton's glider. So you're not going to fall straight down, you can continue gliding. But that is how to get your hands on the first like really cool item slash vehicle, or whatever you want to call it. And you have to do that quest first. So for the second one, you're going to want to talk to this character yet again. So once you have finished talking to the character, it's going to send you on another quest. And we just want to find the tie down, which is about 500 meters away or so, which isn't too far. So this is the place you're going to need to go. It is like a wrecked ship. You want to walk across that tightrope right there. We're going to jump across. Make sure you do not fall in this, because if there is no way out, you are going to die and you're going to have to respawn. So once you come over here, we're just going to interact with it, and now it's just a simple puzzle to solve. It's actually really, really easy. Boom. And we're going to pick up like this giant anchor, and then we just need to go back. So once you have made it back, we just want to interact again, give her the anchor that she needs. So if you just come to the broken stairs that is behind the character, it's going to let you actually spawn it in. For some reason, you can't spawn it in from the top. You cannot jump in it straight away. What we're going to need to do, we need to go all the way to the top again. So you want to come out of the vault and come to where this giant balloon actually is. And now we're just going to jump inside it, and now we can interact. And then it gives you like a quick guide of what you can do with it. So as you can see, now we can just travel by using this. Now this isn't particularly fast, but you do need it to get to the other like epic backpack slash item that you need to get. Because in this area, if I show you on the map, to get to these other islands that are out here, there is no road or any possible normal way to get to them. You need this blimp in order to get over that massive like I think it's a lake of oil, and no mount can go in it. You can't jump and glide over it. It's just so big that you have to use this mode of transport, so to speak. This really, really cool item. So as you can see, we're flying over the lake now. Everything's gone really, really green, and boom, we are over. Now you don't have to worry about like hitting anything or like that, because as you can see, it automatically adjusts itself to its terrain. So don't worry about it. So we're going to fly all the way over to roughly this like little spot here. Though I've got multiple quests here, but we're going to go to roughly that spot right there. So you can fire and battle all from this thing. It's very hard to do though, because like this perspective is like really, really off. But we want to defeat the enemies down there, and then I'm going to show you who we need to talk. So once you have killed the enemies and landed your blimp, what you're going to do, you're going to head into like the main structure over here. We need to come to the left hand side. There's going to be some enemies here that you have to kill. We're going to run through this door, run to the left. Now, in here, there's going to be a bunch of loot. As you can see, there's a bunch of stuff glowing. But we're going to head to the back. We're going to go to the right. Just follow this route round, and you're going to come across this guy. This is going to play a short cinematic of this guy coming out of this suitcase right here. This is the guy that we need to look for. Well, talk to. So once you've gone through all his dialogue, he's going to tell you to come over to this. It's like, this used to be an airport, and I forgot what they used to call these towers. But boom, we're going to have to fight this guy. Now, he's not actually particularly hard. because he's not technically one of the bosses or anything. There's usually only 4 main bosses on it. Why am I stood still? So yeah, it's just one of like the random encounters or creatures that you can come across. He's really not hard. You're going to get that from him, but we're going to try and get our way over to this tower. We're going to have to solve this puzzle so we can activate
just a few moves left. Make them
the lift.
Good.
Once you've done that, we're just going to hop on the lift. It's going to take us all the way up, like so, and then we need to jump on this zip line. It should take us all the way down to this plane crash right here. There are going to be some enemies here, so be aware of that. So you're going to need to kill them all. Once you kill all the enemies, we're just going to go all the way to where the market is. It's very simple to follow. Interact. You're going to get electrocuted no matter what.
The whirring of a fan nearby?
And it's going to activate that jet engine over there. We want to get to this jet engine, so we're just going to jump on this tight right here. Boom. Run all the way across. And while you're in here, you need to collect like pages. So you're gonna have to start like spamming your catch button, as you can see, just like so. So it gets its net out and it actually catches something. You need to get 3 of the pages, and that is it. So go in there, spam your catch button. Mine is Y because I'm on Xbox, but if you're on the PlayStation, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like the triangle button. Once you have got all the pages, you just want to head back to the guy that gave us the original quest. So we're going to talk to him yet again. He gives us the, well, so-called trunk or something, but we do have to go over to this location, which is marked. Very easy to do. There are enemies here, so be aware. They're gathered around a campfire, but you don't need to kill them. You can just head straight over to this like tightrope right here, get on top of it, and just try and get all the way across. The enemies' bullets shouldn't reach you that much anyway, so you shouldn't be too worried. And boom, we're going to press interact on this guy, and this is the trunk. As you can see, I did get an achievement for that. And this is another like backpack, and I'm going to show you what it does. But first we need to return to Sol, whatever his name is. So once you have returned to Sol, you're just going to talk to him again.
Heard you found the perfect vessel for any kind of...
Try and go through his dialogue. I don't usually tend to read what they're saying. It's entirely up to you. Now, you can offer him a seat on your escape plan or whatever. I'm just going to offer it anyway, because the dude seems magical. So boom, once you have completed that entire side quest, we're going to go back to our gear, like so. We're going to go back to our backpacks, and boom, this is Sol's trunk. It's not a very good backpack, but its ability is pretty darn cool. It like gives you the ability to like hover. So as you can see right here, it is on our back. We're just going to double tap A again, and as you can see, we're actually floating in his trunk there. So yet again, it doesn't particularly last too long, but it is pretty darn cool. So as you can see, boom, we can cover some distance with it. And also, if you're jumping off a high place using it, and you just hold your jump button so it activates your automaton's glider, it will automatically activate as well, so you can glide pretty darn far with it. But Moors, they are the 3 like epic items slash transports that I thought I'd show you more, just in case you don't know about them. They are really cool. You don't usually get them till roughly about the end of like the game anyway, until you've actually explored the entire map. But Moors, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you find this like helpful. I hope you have a lot of fun with these toys, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video.